Hello. Let me bring the microphone just a little bit closer to my face. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just gonna relax for a few minutes. With your permission, I'm gonna play some no copyrighted music on the background. So at least when I go quiet, which is bound to happen, knowing me, at least you'll have something to listen to. This is music from, let me put it here, No Copyright Sounds, NCS. You can find them on their own website, ncs.io. YouTube is a channel called No Copyright Sounds altogether, or NCS. If you look for NCS, it's easy to find them anyway. So hopefully won't get any strike music or anything like that. So let's just play, see what happens. I'm gonna lower the volume even a bit more. Just there, I guess. Oop, maybe a bit less. Yeah, a bit more maybe. That should be enough. This is a playlist called The Best of Chill. I don't know if it will all be what do you call that, instrumental or not. We'll see how it goes. They also have Spotify channel playlists in Spotify, which I tried, but they have ads, and I don't really mind them that much, but hopefully we won't get ads here. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, my glasses, I need my glasses now to watch these. Okay, we're gonna at least try to clear that island in there, see how it goes. Whoop. Control 1 to start with. Where shall I? Thinking where to start. Probably. Oh, itch.
The silhouette's burning, embers rising high, like a chemical fire.
Okay.
The flame won't die.
Doesn't matter where I start, so I'll start here at the top.
Darling, you and I.
So erase first. Switch to the brush.
Barely scratching the surface. This obsession of mine is fueling the furnace. I'm up all night.
Told you I will be going quiet. told you to be going quiet. And this is actually far from my ideal place. Okay. Nope, I'm not liking that. So, no, again, I'm not liking that. So, let's rotate this. Actually, make it bigger. Nothing wrong with that. I'll try to rotate it slow, so won't cause any motion sickness. To anyone. Oh, okay. These areas I'm not particularly happy with. Where is this going? Where is this going?
Head down the highway side, cold wind, but it feels
Okay.
right. With you, I'm heavy breathing. Feels like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm not usually the type to rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want.
Okay, we can now
I'm taking it slow.
see that all music wasn't going to be
I'm taking it slow.
instrumental.
I'm taking it
Is the music loud? Too loud?
just
Oh, well, it is a little bit in my ears, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. That sounds better in my ears. Hopefully in yours as well.
You took me to see Versailles in the middle of July. I'll fall into the deep end, giving into my feelings. Afraid to go on this ride. I'm scared to crash inside. This time I might be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more.
You can see I'm not exactly tracing.
Just go with the flow.
I'm
I'm taking it slow.
changing it a little bit.
Just want
First of all, I try to make the lines cleaner. Because in many places they touch, like there and there. But I'm also sometimes I just feel like they're leaving too much space in between the lines, so I'm just modifying it ever so slightly. For people that might have not watched my previous what you call this, streams. Couldn't even find the word for what I'm doing. I'm streaming, for God's sake.
I got lost tonight under the stars up in the sky.
My previous art streamings, let's call them like that.
Stars up in the
Control set this and set that.
lost tonight under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find
This is a piece of,
the sky.
and I'm calling it art. You can call it whatever you want.
I don't
that I made ages ago, mid 80s. Don't know exactly the year because I didn't record the year. I know for a fact, and from memory and from my mom's memory as well, there is some art that I was doing while I was meant to be doing something else, like studying. 820. Okay. So I've decided to retrace it, making a few changes here and there. Okay, so what I have done here is come to the end of this, but I haven't cleared the whole of the island. Which is funny. Okay. That's all fine. Rotate it. And erase. And back to brush. And boom, 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 a little bit. Erase. Erase, but make it smaller. Yeah. Opa. Control Z. Control Z. Erase. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Can I not make it any smaller? No. Okay. I just have to do it up here. What the heck? Yeah, it was an invalid entry. Sorry about that. No. It's not letting me do it. What the heck? Is 10 the smallest I can go for eraser? No, it's not. F4. That's good. That's better. I don't know why I couldn't do it. No, what? Where do I want to erase? Hey, did this move? Ah, it's here. Jesus. Okay. This is just funny. Eraser. Change size. 4. Use the eraser. 4. That's good. Somewhere there. Just to make the line able. Slightly cleaner. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah. Cool. Brush. Correct. I'm using the brush now. Okay. So this could be another area where I can... Wow, this is all funny. Okay, that's all right. Okay, I can erase. Yeah, eraser. Just doubting myself now. That. Brush. Rotate a little bit. And from here. Why is this not the same thickness? What the heck? Maybe 5. I can't remember now. It is 5, isn't it? Yeah. This is terrible. I'm not feeling it right now. Okay. Brush. Okay, so I'm actually not sure if this line is the same thickness as that. It could be 6. Fuck it. Okay, let's start with all the... I just thought that line was a bit too close. Okay, let's review these again. Find out why is there so much space in here. Where should this line come from? Maybe here? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Brush. 6. I'm gripping the pen with too much pressure. It's terrible. Why do I grip it so hard? I guess. Well, I guess nothing really. I was going to say that I guess maybe with practice you will learn how to apply less pressure. But I'm not sure if that's. This is too many years doing gripping pens with the death grip. As if my life depended on it. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? God knows. See, this is a... It was always meant to be one line. But, you know, I did it when I was a teenager. As I said, I was meant to be studying. But studying wasn't my thing. So, it was never my thing. I mean, studying, I said it before, so, I mean, I like learning. I just don't like studying for exams and things like that. It's not that I don't like it, it's that I find it very hard. Very, very hard. So anyway, this obviously was done not at this scale. It was done with a very fine point pen. I'm guessing a 0.5 or even smaller, I'm not really sure. That I probably just got from my dad's desk or whatever. Because for sure I didn't have any money back then to buy my own things. So I didn't buy the pen. Of that I'm sure. But as much as I tried, it was impossible back then. Jesus. Okay. For me to do the lines without touching. You know, this place, for example, here. What the heck is going on there? Considering I did pretty well. Okay, so we're coming to that area where I don't know what's going on here. So I will just try my best to decipher it. Now I have no idea. So that's what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm trying to be as true as possible to my original piece, but you know, I will never notice. I will never be able, when I finish, I mean, to say, oh, that line was different in the original. Too close. All I'm doing is right now wondering, how will this print? Because the intention is to print it, well, at some point. I mean, it's not going to be printed tomorrow or anything like that, but in the next few months I'll just try to print it nice and big, possibly bigger than the original, and see how it looks. I'll show it to my mom, say, look, that thing you found, I've done it again. I'm supposed to be doing other stuff, like working harder. What is this? What's going on here? Which way shall I go? That way or this way? Yeah, Jesus. This way. Of course, if you're watching this, which I don't think you are, but anyway, and you might go like, no, that line should have gone to the whatever side, you know. But hey, it's art. They say it's in the eye of the beholder, like beauty, isn't it? No, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, art is also in the eye of the beholder. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do here? Let's not come too close to the line. Okay. So obviously my eyesight when I was a teenager was much better than it is now. Obviously, I even need glasses to do it at this scale. Back then, no glasses. And a very fine point pen. As you can see, there were too many. What the heck is going on? I think it's going this way. Sorry for all the rotating. Too close there. Bit better. These places where the ink stops. Yeah. It's probably because well, the print got damaged throughout the years. The print, the art, the piece, the original piece. It wasn't a print. It was made on a piece of large card. Rotate, which could ever. I couldn't tell you what I found that card because it's not a size that you would recognize anywhere, and I didn't buy it. So somehow I found a pen in a piece of card to it on.
Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz, den hab nur ich.
I think we are different. Our love was so magnificent.
Let's save this so far so we don't lose. And no Photoshop saves files automatically. Just in case. Let's not get too close to that.
Sag ich dir eins, gib das hier jetzt auf, denn wir sind nicht mehr zwei. Hab mich grad verliebt und doch war ich dir fern. Gib's mir einen Hieb und ich sehe einen Stern. Es brennt noch das Licht, doch es ist weit entfernt. Die Liebe vergibt, doch ich fühle den Schmerz. Ich will dich nie mehr.
For the again. Trying to do it slow for you so you don't get motion sickness.
Es kann dich nicht alles um nicht gehen.
I wish the music was all of it instrumental. But hey. And it's meant to be kind of chill music. I don't know if this song, I mean, it's not terribly angry or anything, but I wouldn't call it chill, would you? Give me a comment. As they say in the YouTube videos. All these young people that let's try to incorporate back in the day I used those dots to fill some gaps that I considered too large back then, so I just put a little dot, but now I'm trying to incorporate them. Okay. We're moving. See that dot over there? I'm moving my cursor, my brush tip. So I'm gonna try to incorporate it. I will incorporate it from this side. So on the way back. Here. Like so. There's a bit of patience required for this, but okay, I put this in the wrong place, didn't I? Oh, okay. I can see here the line touched. King. We'll come to that. Oh, excuse me. I burped. I had a tiny silent burp. I hope it was silent.
I am broken, words unspoken. I'm afraid I'm drowning underneath. I got lost inside my feelings. Now I can't seem to find my way to breathe. Need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. Life can't get so
Rotate a little bit more. Try to follow it. Oh my god, here, what the heck is going on there? What is going on there? What's going on there?
I'm trying not to let go of my pride. But every
Just
time you
guessing the
it's
line
like falling down
goes
these
this way,
flags again.
but then it touches again. I don't
Deep
know.
down inside,
I mean,
I just wanna
I'm fairly sure.
need. No one is
Jesus Christ, in here, what was going on? Look, crosses there, crosses there, crosses there, crosses there, crosses there. Look. Let's see. What would be the natural? The line seems to be going this way. I don't know. Or is it going this way? Well, it is going that way. End of. So, if I make a mistake, I'll come back to it. I can always come back and you know, split the line there, and that's it. Like I've done a few times already. It's just impossible for me to know which way the line was meant to be going.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, the end. Got to
I'm
end
guessing.
it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah.
I'm just guessing here. I may not.
In the corner with a no high on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later, trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love.
I mean, I obviously didn't do this when I was a teenager in one sitting. You know what I mean? This is it's users. I'm streaming what is normally at a very early hour for me. I usually stream in my evenings. It's now 3:30 already. Wow. In Spain, my part, well, in Spain, the whole of Spain is head for the Canary Islands. Just in case anybody from the Canary Islands is listening to this now. They're part of Spain. Administratively, they are in Africa. Which you know, I know that is people in the Canary Islands that vote for the right and even from extreme right. So when you tell them that, you know, the Canary Islands are in Africa, they might find it a bit difficult to hear that, but it is true. So when you get those boats coming with immigrants from mainland Africa into the Canary Islands, you should remember, those are my people, technically. Then I also know that there is loads of people in the Canary Islands. They're very understanding of immigration. As I think I am, anyway. Even the Pope seems to be very understanding of immigration. Let's move this here and rotate it a little bit this way and try to fill this gap. I just thought it was a bit too much of a gap in there. This rotations make not that much sense because you know, the lines go every which way. If they were all going in one direction, it would be a lot easier. Rotate again. Bring it up. Okay. Nah, that was just too. I don't know if I tried to look for instrumental only playlist from these NCS people, no copyright sounds people. I will research it. See if there is any. Even some classical music would be nice now, wouldn't it? In my opinion. My opinion is as good as anybody else's, because it's opinions. We all, like ours, have one. Most of the time, lots of shit comes out of it. I mean, opinions. What do you guys think about all those news channels that sell opinion as news? I have to say that they rile me out. And that... Oh, sorry. That was not great. Move it this way. Yeah, wasn't great here, but did that one before. Okay, now it's too close to the edge. Jesus, this. Okay. Oh. So I don't know how long it would have taken me as a kid to do this. As I said, I didn't do it in one sitting, for sure. For sure. But how long did I spend doing these things? Oh, look, I'm coming back to this line. Cool. I'm sure I didn't cover everything. You know, back to complete something different. Copyright-free music, like this. I don't get it. It's like, I don't think it is. Is it? No, it's not. Is it AI music? I don't think it is. But this channel has been going on for a long time. Let's find out, what is this? Trying to go to... Yeah, okay. Just try to go down, I think. Let's incorporate that thought. Copyright for music. So, I mean, I can understand some simple instrumental beats, something that you could do on a computer. I know that you can do most music on a computer these days, but this sounds complicated enough. When I'm listening to it now, it's like it's vocals, so obviously it has lyrics. Melody stops here. There's some obviously. See that music there is all electronic. It's all made in the computer. But still, you know, to make all that, go through all that effort just to give it away, kind of You're either far too creative and have so much time. But this is expensive. I mean, you have to eat and pay those, at least the singer, unless you are the singer, but I don't think so. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just imagining that you're renting or paying a singer to sing this. I don't know. Maybe the singer is also giving his time for free. I don't know. I'm just glad that they do it. Fair enough. You might like it more or less, but I'm just grateful that they offer free music. We'll see anyway. This is the first time I'm trying it. The thing is, I mean, I chose this music for today, and I changed the intro to my videos, because I mean, ages ago, I downloaded music that was meant to be, or it is meant to be, still, copyright free, from Wintergatan. Martin, the mind behind Wintergatan, I suppose, the man behind it, decided a while ago to give most of his first album with Wintergatan free, just to make it available. Really, clearly, I mean, he did it on a video, YouTube, and he announced it, and you can go to the wintergatan.net website and you can buy the music for 0.01, I think it's 1 cent or zero, but then, you know, because you have to pay to PayPal charges 1 cent or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But free, basically. Not completely 100% free, it is very close to being free. And he clearly said this is meant for you to use as you please. Please just credit us. And on the website, when you buy the music, you can also obtain the license, which I also have. And you know, it just tells you how to credit it, blah blah. So I did that. Hello, that's my cat just coming across. Watch my art and see how I'm doing. No, I lost. Here. Sorry, what was I? Yeah. So I have the license, I have everything. And still, the last few days, in Twitch, I get my bots muted in places that I don't think it mutes the whole thing. But it definitely mutes the music. And YouTube also gets me a copyright claim, which I disputed, and I sent them everything that I have. This is music free from wintergatan.net, blah 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 blah. Thinking, you know, whoever is claiming it, which is some company, some music salad or something salad, anyway. Let me save this. Just tell them to stop, basically, you know. No, because I've been using that music for at least 4 videos now for the last 3 days. Couple of days I had 2 videos. Every time, boom, 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 the same. You know, I'm like, seriously, I could write to Martin and tell him, look, these guys are claiming your music. It's somebody that made a remix of the song that I'm using. Summer Bird, Summer Fuggle or something like that. And I'm sure it's not the guy that did the remix that is claiming it as his own. It's just some company is doing it on his behalf automatically. So he thinks that his remix is a completely anyway. You know what I mean? It's a completely original song in a way, and it's not. Hey, just left 2 islands. Well, so I opted for the easy way, and I was like, you know, these people can claim that the music is theirs. And make your life hard. I could do the right thing and try to contact Martin Wintergatan and tell him, look, this is happening to your music. Or I could just change. So I decided to change the intro for music that I obtained from a website that offers music. You can pay for it, you can subscribe to the website, or you can get, like in my case, 1 song free every month. You can find the details on my About page, both in Twitch and Kick. And in YouTube, you can see it on the description of the video. You know, there's a link in there because you have to credit it anyway. But hopefully, you know, this will leave me alone and recognize this is free because it's from a company that is dedicated to offer that kind of service. So hopefully they make sure that their music doesn't, you know, hit you with unnecessary strikes, copyright strikes. If they do, fuck it. And the same with this NCS. If I get a strike, I'll stop using it, and I guess, you know, I have to start singing or something myself. Okay, erase. Okay. Let's no, because brush. Rotate, bring it to its rightful place.
Left a star glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar. I fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it.
Could be, I don't know if there is an auto rotate follow the line thing in Photoshop. I don't think there is. Because Photoshop would find it very difficult to read a line, but blimey, I could do with one of those. The other day I thought it would be possible to write a program that did something similar. And I'm sure it is possible. I don't know if I want to do it. It might have been done already. Random line that never touches itself. Okay, let's rotate this a little bit. Okay. Rotate. Oh, I'm coming to the end. That's good, that's good, that's good. I'll just rotate this one and try to do it in one swift. Too close. Raise. Rush. Okay, control 1. Rotate, shift. Oop, there. Control 0. So that's as much as we did today, basically. Close most of that island. How long have I been streaming? Oh, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Well, you know what? I'll close that the last island. I call them islands because it's not the first time that I come across one. Okay, I'm just trying to read the line. Let's read it from here. Possibly. Okay. Ugh, this area here. Okay. I'm gonna start it here. Somewhere here. B. No. D. Oh wow, look. Okay. So brush and rotate a little bit. And I'll just come from here and see where we go with this.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering.
You know what I mean? All these songs have music and lyrics and singers, and how can it be free? Because I'm sure people got paid for some of it at least, anyway. And I doubt that this music paid for itself, so I don't know, I just don't understand the logic behind it. Says one that has given away free things all his life. Do remember there was a year, I think it was three university years. So the last year of secondary school, the one that is meant to prepare you for university, meant to. There was a class where I was good at, not a genius or anything like that, but better than average, most definitely. It was called technical drawing. Okay, so it was all the school. No, this is pre-computer. Well, not pre-computer. There were computers already in the late 80s, of course, but not where I lived and all that stuff. This was done by hand. Rulers, what do you call those? Squadra cartabón in Spanish. So like square, ruler, and well, anyway, so you could make your parallel lines and 90-degree lines and all this stuff. You know, there were a few tools. Wow, this is weird. Okay, technical drawing, which was, I suppose, a class that might prepare you for some technical third level studies like architecture or anything that requires thinking. What's one level below architecture? I can think of it right now. But anyway, so sort of engineering where drawing might come useful. Anyway, as I said, I was better than most. To the point, I mean, maybe our teacher was just teaching us very basic things, but most people just didn't care too much about a class or whatever. So there was one particular semester, trimester, yes. There were exams every so often, but the guy, instead of doing an exam during class hours, decided that he would grade us on some exercises that he would send us to do home. So off we went. He gave us the exercises and said, do this, bring it to the next class, and I'll grade you based on that. Fine. So at least 4 of my friends, some of them better friends than others, I have to say. Some of them were a bit probably more interested in the results, but anyway, they said, could you please help us here? So I went home. I did the exercises for myself, obviously, rather quickly. No, it didn't take me too long. Oh, I need to think about this. But anyway, so I did my exercises to the best of my ability, and then I did at least 5 other people exercises to about, some of them 90% of my ability, others 80% of my ability, some quicker, some, you know, like, I didn't want them to look too perfect, because then it would be obvious who have made them. Anyway, but even doing that, I was thinking about them more than me. You know, if they all presented perfect exercises with no mistakes and no, you know, then it would be far too obvious. So mine were perfect, and I got, I don't know if I got a 10, but I got a 9 point something anyway. And the others got 8, 7s, whatever it was, you know, like out of 10. So I remember doing at least 5 or 6 exams. Later in life, I realized people charge for those type of shitty things. It never occurred to me in my life to charge my friends for that sort of work. So, dude, what the heck is going on here? I don't understand this area. Okay, the line is coming from let's go this way. So I have to end up going that way. So let's see. I don't get it. I don't get it. What the heck was I thinking? Okay, I'll just do something. I recreated that as best as I could. No, it's a bit too close to my eye. Okay. So yeah, I was rather good at technical drawing. Never used it again in my life. I'm not gonna even bother going that way, am I? So let's do it that way. And let's click on this joining here. No, fine, okay. That will do. That will do. Okay, rotate shift. Yes. And let's go back. Completed. Save that. Wow. So, Control 1, Control 0, that's the whole drawing. That is the whole of the drawing. Arrow, don't worry, is not there permanently, okay? Arrow is just to let me know where the line kind of was left last time. Obviously then it discovered that I had those islands to cover, so that's what I did today. So next time I'll come down here and follow the line to the best of my ability. Just to show you where this is what I've done, this is what I scanned. Capacity set to 25%. But that's the original. Okay. Control 0. That's the original drawing, piece of whatever you want to call it, which has plenty of mistakes in it, as art tends to do. Like, see the amount of lines that touch, or those dots dotted all along the thing, you know. That's basically, I was drawing and realized, oh, there's a bit too much space there, so just put a dot in the middle of the space that I deemed at that stage to be too close. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see my pointer. Crash. I can try to do it here. But this area here. Okay. That line touches itself. It looks like a loop, and it just got filled with ink. That's those lines. So, zero, Jesus. So you can see them from a distance. In some places, it looks far too dark. So what I'm trying to do. That's where the arrow was. Is recreate it very close to the original, but with less of those lines touching, i.e. with zero, hopefully, of those lines touching. Although in some places from a distance, but I might correct that later on. Some places, like here in the middle, well, there, I don't know if you can see, but that line is too close, and from a distance it looks like a, you know, but I might correct them later on, because that's the beauty of digital. You can undo and redo fairly easily. But anyway, so that's where we are. So let's bring that opacity back to 25. And leave it here, save. And guys, hope you enjoy the music. Hope you managed to enjoy a little bit of my line. Hopefully you find it relaxing. That's the whole idea, to relax myself and relax you, watching that line progress through the drawing. Okay, without further ado, I'm just gonna stop the music. No, actually, I want to stop the music. There is no need to stop the music. Buenas. Justo me voy. Lobo, llegas justo en el momento que me voy. Llegaste para el final. Pero bueno. Control 1. Lo que hice hoy fue rellenar un par de islas que tenía por aquí vacías. Quedaron rellenas. Mañana seguiré por aquí abajo. La hora no está fija, es cuando tenga algo de tiempo libre durante el día. Lo único que pasó que llevo 1 hora y media casi de stream y aún no comí y ahora tengo hambre. Pero bueno, terminé lo que tenía pensado terminar. Lo dejamos aquí. Cierro el Photoshop. A comer, sí. No, es que ahora mismo tengo la... Vamos, se me hace raro que no se oiga en el micrófono mi barriga haciendo ruido. Hambre. ¿Qué hora es por ahí? Ahí es mediodía, un poquito menos de mediodía, a las 11:12, 5 horas menos. Bueno, espero que... 11:10, sí, pues eso, que no estés trabajando muy duro. O demasiado duro. Y Que tengas muy buen día y por la noche nos veremos con un poquito de League. Oh, tengo que preparar el horario de esta semana. No lo preparé aún. Sí, lo preparé. Prepararé. Lo único, Hytale el miércoles por la tarde. Mañana en Argentina. Y quizá lo ponga también otra vez para el sábado. Ya veremos. Ya veremos. Venga, un abrazo, muchas gracias. Cierro Photoshop. Dejo la música puesta un ratito. Y yo me callo. Venga, un abrazo. Hasta luego. Chao, gracias, gracias, gracias. Goodbye everyone. Thank you so very much.
Like the seasons, I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid of it. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on.